Base or something.
Good?
Yep.
Welcome back, CrossFit in the Mitten, supporters, fans, followers,
What's up, dudes?
all the following. So this week we're going to kind of change our focus a little bit. We've been doing a lot of us working out, some community around the gym, the atmosphere and how it is. This week we're actually going to answer some questions that one of our followers and gym members had. John Foote, we'll give him a little tag in our blog.
Give him a big shout out. Basically, he wrote down about 12 questions that he had. These can apply to basically anybody. We're basically just going to choose 3 of them. Zach and I will both answer them, just like a Q&A. Kind of keep it short this week. Next week we'll be traveling to CrossFit Flight again, so we'll have some really good footage there for next week's vlog, but we figured we'd change it up. Try and keep it, under 10 minutes, 8 minutes, and just kind of share some knowledge, I guess, drop some bombs. So yeah, number 1, I think this is a really good one for just like the normal CrossFitter, is how do you keep on track during weekends or vacations? You want me to go first?
I can.
Okay.
Keeping track on weekends and vacations.
Are we
There's no
just nutrition, or are we talking training?
I guess
let's do both.
We can do both. So nutritionally, we count throughout the week. Ryan's a little bit better at keeping track to a T throughout the week than I am. I'm probably within the 80 to 90% margin on that, where he's pretty close to 100 on track.
On macros, yeah.
On macros, and then for working out on weekends and nutrition on weekends, I don't really count anything because we work way too hard all week, and counting everything and keeping journals of it or whatever on the app or MyFitnessPal. And so weekends come and we kind of just eat whatever we want, but when it comes
to an extent, yeah.
To an extent, like it's definitely within reason. But when it comes to working out, it's basically come to the gym and see how we feel from the week of volume and training.
I would say, our weekends training, I guess both. They're very similar. We really like to throw down on weekends with friends, with other competitors like Raylan. I really like doing monster matches, so high volume Saturdays, kind of like if you know Spencer Hendel, he does Suffer Saturday. So we'll do some type of mash, and then Sundays we usually come in, see how we feel, maybe do some type of heavy complex or something like that, and then or just work as a team. Like last Sunday we did that triple. You, Steven, and I kind of practice some team technique. Nutrition wise, yeah, like Zach said, I'm pretty on point Monday through Thursday. Friday night we usually go to dinner. Saturday, Sunday I don't count. I don't binge eat or anything like that, but I definitely don't even open MyFitnessPal, so I eat very, not carelessly, but comfortably, I guess.
And I guess that's touching base on weekends. When it comes to vacations, if you don't have the opportunity to get out to a box or local gym, normally just try to get the heart rate up, do some active recovery.
Sam has a bunch, like on his Stronger, Faster, Powerful blog, he's got a bunch of vacation or at-home WODs you can do. A lot of bodyweight stuff, burpees, sit-ups, push-ups. I mean, even if you did, a lot of CrossFitters will say, like a hotel WOD, if you have literally nothing to do 10-minute AMRAP of burpees.
Yep.
I mean, it's as easy as that. Or, something simple.
If it's a short vacation, I mean, your fitness isn't gonna like just deplete itself over a couple day period. So I mean, if you literally can't do anything and get to something, it's not really a big deal, but I would just recommend constantly trying to do something.
Yeah, I mean, a vacation is a vacation.
Right.
You don't need to do the same volume that you expect to do during a work week or when you have free time. I mean, you're supposed to be enjoying yourself. So,
absolutely.
15-minute workout, no warm up, just do body weight movements, get out, and then go enjoy yourself.
Yep.
I think we should probably just do one more, just because we're talking a lot. You like to hear yourself talk.
Yeah, that happens. You too. So.
I do too.
You like to see yourself.
Which one did you want to do?
How much is too much?
What sort of warm-ups? What is your favorite movement lift?
We can go over that.
Okay.
We'll do that. Make it short and go one more.
Okay, so my favorite movement is snatch. I love snatching. Used to hate it. I used to have really tight hips and tight shoulders from playing lacrosse and hockey, and now that I'm, I work on my mobility. I really enjoy snatching. I don't like clean and jerking because squatting is kind of a weakness. I can usually get under a heavy barbell, but standing it up is usually the hardest part of the lift for me. So I really like to snatch. That's my favorite lift.
I'd say mine would have to be squat, just because I've done it for so long. I like to feel heavy weight on my back, and I like to
He's
feel
a pocket power lifter, so, or a closet power lifter.
Yeah.
Not pocket. You're big.
Yeah.
You wouldn't fit in my pocket.
One fin.
Okay. Okay, so to build strength, this is the last one. We're gonna keep this really short. To build strength, should I skip WODs and just lift, or can I WOD during building strength? You didn't write that part down, but that's so. I have been CrossFitting for about 4 years, and I have never stopped WODing, and I've only seen a linear progression in my strength since the time I started until now. So I'm a firm believer that you can still build strength and still keep your aerobic capacity at a very high level. But at the same time, if all your goals are to build strength, then stop WODing, eat a shit ton of food, and lift weights every day. Squat every day, deadlift a couple times a week, compound movements. I think to be as functionally fit as you can, like to reach your peak fitness level, you should be doing both.
And
that's my aspect.
Yeah, I guess that's a really tough.
Right now I'm the strongest I've ever been, and I'm in the best metabolic conditioning state I've ever been, and I have never stopped doing either or.
And I guess because I was watching, they were doing a recap of the CrossFit lift off that was sponsored by Rogan. They were talking about CrossFitters in the weightlifting world, and they use, everyone uses him. He's the golden child of CrossFit. But Rich Froning, they were talking about his weight class and the numbers that he's putting up, along with these other elite CrossFitters, where their metabolic conditioning and aerobic capacity is through the roof. Where these guys are qualifying for the American Open, Nationals, and they would be placing on the podium. So that's a real hard question to answer.
There's definitely a balance.
Yeah.
Look at Matt Frazier, Ben Smith, Froning, any of those guys, Elijah Muhammad. They all have monster Oli lifts and monster back squats, and they can probably press a ton. But at the same time, they're the fittest overall human beings in the world.
Yeah, it's just a scale. If you want to have a higher aerobic capacity, you do more higher aerobic capacity workouts and complex and stuff like that, and a little bit less weightlifting, so you're going to get stronger at a slower rate. And then if you just want to go straight Oli lifting, you're going to get stronger, but you're not going to quite get as...
I think that's the beauty of CrossFit in general, is finding that balance between the two. And I think if you can zone in on your balance, on that balancing act, then you're going to be the fittest you've ever been in your entire life.
And don't want to cut any short either, but nutrition is going to play a huge part in that as well. It's like if you're going out there and you're CrossFitting all the time, and you're weightlifting, you're like, well, why aren't I seeing any progression in my nutrition? It's like, take a look at your nutrition.
Yeah. I would say easily 75% of any type of goal
nutrition,
or gain.
sleep.
Yeah, fitness-wise or health-wise is nutrition and recovery.
Absolutely.
100%. You can't expect to outwork 23 hours of your day not inside of the gym and then come into the gym for an hour and say, well, this hour is going to take place, or it's going to take care of all the crap that I ate and all the sitting I did at my desk all day. You have to be a little bit more realistic and put a big focus on your nutrition and rest.
Right.
Cool.
Absolutely.
That's it.
Shout out to Blur too. What day is it that they're coming out with their new stuff?
The
12th.
December 10th, I think.
10th or 12th.
It's December 10th. I'm positive. Because I have to do 4. Yeah. December 10th. Blur Lifestyle Clothing. These guys right here. They have a new, basically like a winter lineup coming out. A couple new items. I can't really say anything, but check them out. Check out their stuff right now. It's pretty legit.
Yeah.
It's really, really cool guys.
What did it use? Schaefer.
Yeah, use my last name, Schaefer10. Get you 10% off.
Cool.
Thanks for watching, guys. See you next week.